Why, you're a cat.
A Cheshire cat. Most everyone's mad here. Can you stand on your head?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing well. We're just gonna get right into it. So I'm priming my face first, and I'm going to be going with my normal routine: foundation, concealer. I'm just gonna be buffing all of that in, setting my face like the normal usual routine. If you haven't seen my other videos, please go ahead and take a look. You will see how I set my face and do my foundation as my routine. So today I'm going to be showing you this Cheshire Cat makeup tutorial inspired by the Alice in Wonderland Disney movie. But I also received this look that I loved on Instagram by Amanda Ensing. I loved how she made this look. So I hope you guys like it too. I'm going with my Morphe 35C palette, and I'm going to be taking this first transition color and putting this all around the eyelid and transition just to start warming up the eye. So I'm going to be taking this next shade here and smoking it out a little bit more, and then going in with a darker purple just to give it a little bit more dimension. So I will say, guys, that I did exactly what Amanda Ensing mostly did. I did not go out and buy extra paint. This is all of my makeup. So you guys could do the same type of look and make it easy and just use what you have at home and improvise. So with a darker purple, I'm going to be going in and just putting this all around the eyelid. So again, mostly pinks and purples on the eyelid just to really get the cat, Cheshire Cat, going. So once you're done, you can just dust off the extra baking powder and move on to the next step. So I put on contacts, and I just wanted to create more of an edgier look just to make this look more like a cat. I did go out really far with my liquid liner, so you guys want to make a super big wing just so that it really looks like a Cheshire Cat. So once you're finishing up with your liner, you can go ahead and coat the eyelashes with mascara. I'm using my Tarte. I will definitely link all the products down below in the description bar. Next, I'm going to be going in with these false lashes just to give the look a little bit more of an edgy cat eye. And then my favorite part is tinting the eyebrows in pink eyeshadow. So I just took one of the pink eyeshadows that we used in my Morphe palette, and I'm just going to be shading them in. And then next, guys, you want to go in with a black liner. I used my waterproof Urban Decay liner. And then now I'm using a liquid liner just to carve out the front inner tiers of the eye, which is going to give more of like a cartoon-like cat look. So what I'm doing is I'm just inverting the inner corner of my eye and bringing out the black along the eyelash line just so that it makes it appear a little bit more thicker. And then I'm going to be taking this Urban Decay White liner, and I'm going to be going in the center of the inverted lines just to make it look a little bit more 3D. And then with a pink eyeshadow from the palette, I'm just going to be smoking out the bottom of my waterline and then going in with a blending brush and making sure that I smoothen all of that out. And once you're done with that, you can go ahead and coat the bottom of your lashes. And now with this next purple shade that we used earlier, I'm just going to be contouring my nose with a blending brush just so that I can start bringing dimension onto the face. And with a clean blending brush, you just want to make sure that you blend that out so that you don't have too many harsh lines around the nose area. And now with any eyeshadow, I'm just going to be lining and carving out the nose of the cat So this is just to kind of guide me, but it is a darker eyeshadow, and you want to make sure that you leave this part on the edges dark so that you have the dimension when you go in with the colors. And now this is the color Vintage from Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Lip. I'm just going to be coloring in the nose and bringing it a little bit down towards the bottom of the nose as well, just to kind of round out the cat nose. And then with a lighter liquid lipstick, I'm not really sure where this one's from, but I will definitely link it down below. It's a lighter pink. I'm going to be dabbing that in the center just to kind of make it look more cartoon. Then I'm going to be going back in with the white liner and creating a line between the pink and purple just to add that cartoon-like cat nose. And I'm just going to be making a white line. Next, guys, I'm going to be taking this pink blush by ColourPop and just drowning myself in pink blush. I'm literally going to be contouring my whole face with it, bringing it all the way down to my neck area and just taking a bath in it. This was so much fun because I love pink, so if anyone knows me, you know that I'm always in pink, mostly pinks and purple. Now for the next part, guys, I'm going to be creating hair-like strokes to kind of give the illusion of like hair or like fur on a cat. And what I did was I just took this same color that we used on our nose, which was the Vintage Liquid Lipstick, and I'm just creating those hair-like strokes. So I'm going in a little heavy-handed, but then as I continue to move along, I keep creating flickers of hairs in smaller motions and kind of lightly flickering it out so that it can blend lighter within the darker strokes. And then for this part, I'm just kind of creating a triangle going down the middle of my forehead, and then creating the rest of the lines around my face. So now for the hardest part of the look, I'm going in with my liquid liner. It's a pen. You could choose to do this with a gel liner, but I decided this was much easier for me. The way I hold the pen and just being able to carve out the grin. To me, it was just so much easier, but you could use an angled brush or any other type of tool that would help you make this a little bit easier. As I'm carving out the grin, what I'm doing is lightly making the strokes, but then I'm going back in and making sure that I am reshading it darker because you want it to have like a very sharp, edgy look. So make sure that you thicken the black area around the mouth so that it looks good once it's done. Once you've finished carving out the entire grin, you want to start creating the teeth. The teeth for me was probably the hardest part just because I wasn't really sure how it would look at first, but because I already went through it, I will say, guys, don't make it a huge fuss about the teeth. Just start creating the lines. They don't have to be perfect either which way. Once it's done, you're going to color them in. And what's good about the black and the white is that you can easily fix up like any mess ups with the black if you get out of line with the white, and vice versa. So don't stress for this part. I kind of made it a big deal because I'm a perfectionist, but you'll see that it is really quite easy once you got the teeth in and you start shading things all together. So just have a little patience. I promise you guys the look will be worth it once it's done. The grin is really what pulls this look completely together. Oh, and just so that you guys know, I just pretty much threw a bunch of black liquid liner onto a tray, and I just started using my eyebrow angled brush and filling it in just because I found that because of the tip of the angled brush was just easier and sharper, I was able to get in between the lines a lot faster. So you guys could definitely do this with any sort of black. Now that I'm looking at it, I feel like I definitely could have done a couple more strokes inside the black area, but that's okay. I like the fact, actually, one thing I will point out is that creams tend to melt, and because I was going to a night party, I'm actually happy that this held up all night, and I think it was because it was actual liquid liner and at that waterproof. So that's just a little tip, guys, that you might want to keep in mind when you're doing this part, because if you're planning to eat or going out all night for Halloween, this will definitely either start to fade or start melting off your face if it's a cream or paint. Now, guys, what I'm doing is I'm just adding more dimension around the grin, and I'm just taking the eyeshadows that we used on our eyelid and I'm just buffing it all around the grin, kind of giving it more like a 3D look. And last but not least, I completed the look with hair-like strokes around my neck and décolleté, and also put it all over my hands. So I basically showered in it. So that's the complete look, guys. I hope you enjoyed your time with me. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, or if you're not new. And yeah, happy Halloween, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.